As Zeka has gone a bit too far forward, as this is Ari Vi, and he is not able to dash out of the way of that combo.
He has Zeus.
Yeah, he's pretty far up the lane as Canyon just waiting for the exact right moment to go ahead and press his R button, as that is a very easy punish on the top side. And again, the Ari Vi comes together for this kill as Zeka, he drops down the ult, but it's not enough to get away. Even the ramping damage going here maybe onto Chovy. As there's the ult, he does go in, but again, Chovy pretty tanky, as it doesn't look like he will get out of this one though, and a big shutdown does go the way of Peanut. His presence felt. He said, "You gave me the Fury, I will make you pay for it." But now there's 4 members of Gen.G, and Peanut has to flash away, and the MF comes in and just punishes him. Peanut not respecting Gen.G, and he gets clapped for it as Delight as well. Another casualty on the board. He is going to be a force to be reckoned with as Duro does go in. The ult from Ruler, not the best, but Duro will go down, and Chovy not able to do too much so far, but Nefiri, Peanut does hit the ground. Zeka incredibly low himself, and Gen.G's wallets just a bit too large for the side of Hanwha Live Esports. Only Vipers here. He couldn't join the play. It was just too far away from him. It's not even his fault as he gets taken out as well. It is an ace for Gen.G, but now Gen.G just, gonna blow up the Mbessa. Not very tanky at this point as Zeus, obviously, so he just gets one shot by a massive safe of gold on top of his head. Chovy is Ari, so even though he took a little bit of damage, he's totally fine. The flash on in from Delight, but can they actually kill Ruler? He just ults in their face, and they're not able to do anything to him. As, Zeka gonna hit the floor as well, and Viper is gone. That is a clean ace. We're only 23 minutes in, and Gen.G have already declared the game theirs. We'll see how this one goes as Gen.G just totally pull off of the Baron. Duro gets low, but that's the only guy who's going to get low in this fight. So, yeah, Peanut and the rest of the boys just kind of run away. Delight thinking about an engage here. They still have Otacon, so yeah, you're only getting a little bit of gold even if you do force them to withdraw at this point. So
Hail Mary number 2.
Hail Mary number 7, it feels like, as Chovy. Okay.
That's a tank.
Yeah, well, they exhausted him, and that didn't do all that much. Nice little flash on in and hammer back onto Zeka as well. Looking pretty fun. This game is a done deal, and I think that Gen.G are having their fun as well and are trying to send a message that when it comes to best of 3s, oh, nice. Good play.
It's actually, it's correct, right?
Yeah.
To wait as long as possible to kill him there. But it also is really funny.
Yeah.
So it kind of works on both levels. Which
So eventually they'll just press their buttons and put them out of their misery after doing enough mental damage as well. As another charm is going to land. Chovy just not missing those today. And yes, Gen.G have finally had their fill. They have had their fun. And they will end this game. Surely, okay, they're going to kill Nefiri, they're going to kill Peanut one more time, and then they'll take down the Nexus 24-2. The kill score as Gen.G send a message in game 1. Well, we're not going to learn about it just yet. As the flash comes in, Ruler, the tanking from Delight, excellent as well. Looks like they do want to go ahead and go for it, but he just gets knocked into the wall. There's the shield as Peanut. The last auto after the flash as Viper gets executed. It is 8 for the slow. Zeus just going to accept his fate. Yeah, he could have maybe flashed, but says, nah, I'm dead.
To Zeus in the last game.
Yeah, and now you got Braum here. He might just be dead. He doesn't have the flash. So fast forward here from Viper to execute him. Does take, so is Zeka, as looking for the engage. Peanut getting pretty low as he does not get over the wall, and the divide comes through from Chovy. That's going to be 3 kills for Gen.G. As Hanwha Life, they say, this should be our fight for free. Is trying to hop on over, but he's not quite able to, and Viper is just going to be given on over as he does not have his flash. He's free food for the Azir. And now we're looking for a fight on the bottom side here. Keen is low. Zeus desperately trying to get an execution. Not going to happen, and now the Impale. And he does go for that ult. Peanut looking for the Impale, and he is going to get him with just the edge of that one. Keen does get taken down. On the left side, getting caught out big time, and he doesn't have flash either, and that is just a free Nautilus. as that is what we were expecting the Nautilus to do in this game. Although Peanut now going to be caught out himself, gets stunned up there, and down he will go. And so that's actually a winning trade for Gen.G at the end of the day because they re-enter that brush.
They're going to really look for a play here.
Oh god, that arrow is going to hit him right in the face, and the Chaos Storm is right on top of it. You know, I provide engage, they have damage elsewhere. The arrow this time going to sail wide, and Canyon, very tanky, is going to tank up a lot of this, but does get stunned. They're still continuing to go in on the Xin Zhao as Duro in the front line as well. Zeus gets in, and the Impale is big, but Toby lights up 3 and locks them down. Peanut as well over the wall will be taken out eventually, and they were just all baited until Chovy got there and put them in the ground. He was able to line it up pretty nicely. Keen is taking a bunch of damage. He will be punished. Not sure what happened there. He was in the middle of his wave. Amount of damage, but Root comes in, and guess what? He's tanking up the damage. He's not going to die this time, but it is Zeus who does get baited by it.
Enjoying at a moment's notice, and there's the T flank.
No, they're going to catch Toby. He does go into the Zhonya's, but I think they might have the damage. Toby, he does get the split, but now Keen shows up, and that might be enough here for Gen.G. It wasn't a clean fight, but it's still a win as Peanut picks up 1,000 gold on that Corki. Ruler had a gigantic...
I think Gen.G is still going to game. Like, I don't want to go too
Yeah,
that was
going to die.
That was definitely a point where Gen.G could have lost, right? If Keen's a little bit slower on the TP, if they don't get to stall Chovy with his stop, or if Chovy doesn't get to stall with his stopwatch, if they don't have the damage, Peanut can try and go for this.
Yeah, he's going to catch Zeka here up against the wall, and even if Keen died, it doesn't matter. It's worth. They take down the Victor, they take down the Braum. It's a double kill for Ruler from Gen.G. It's not very close. I mean, this game was close for a while, but then it wasn't. As here comes Chovy, level 17, and guess what? Duro, he's baiting them all in, and he dies. He fulfills everything. He does his to-do list, including the death at the end, as the rest of the team follows up and picks up the kills. And it's just over. 29 minutes, Gen.G will take down the 2-0 here on a Hanwha Life, as it looks like Ruler will be punished for playing with his food there, nice and pale from the side of Peanut, as Chovy and Canyon, they want to continue to send the message, but the Nexus dies first, and that will be the end of this series. The first one of the LCK splits. We do have Gen.G on top, 1-6.